Are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle.
They'll probably lose anyway, but it's all good.
Rams and the Tennessee Titans.
Watch your mouth.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I think the brand. Nigga brand on he was somebody else, bro.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Yeah.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley.
Use my what?
And he'll go out of bounds.
I don't
it looks
care.
like right at the 40.
How y'all get that anyways when you already put it back in here?
Set of downs.
And yeah, he put it back in here, remember?
To get off the field here, the opening drive couldn't
yeah, I said one, but when you put it back in here, you ask again before you take it again.
You know, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And
that's a
wind up
bruh, these niggas really flag that shit. That's a the bitchest flag ever in this Madden game, bro. Damn. Nigga do a fucking fly ball, bruh, to the end zone, nigga. This nigga stands there, I'm behind him. I click on a nigga to go in front of him because he's just standing there, nigga, and I get the flag for it. The nigga just standing still.
On 1st and goal, Gurley.
Bruh, nigga, watch the broadcast. It's up.
Losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Nigga, watch the PI, nigga. I was like, bruh, come on.
He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading
yes,
the play
nigga, all the way to the fucking 2-yard line.
Turns into something big.
From back at the
this nigga literally just standing still.
They'll set up to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
I will see more
Yo, you were standing behind him when you touched him. That's why I called a flag.
Nigga, I'll try to go around the nigga. You know the animation on this is so whack.
Yeah, shit trash. That's why you got that flag, because you touched that nigga.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that was a bush shot. That was a, come on, he's standing still, man. You don't really call that. You should let that shit go.
Back to throw here. Being chased out.
Get your ass over here. Give me that damn interception, nigga.
It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week. Another one here. Remember, he's not a DB. He's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same. And he is paying it off in a big, big way.
Following the interception here, Mariota dumps it off to Lewis. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing is Mariota. Going underneath for Lewis. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
But it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Mariota. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it.
Hit Collins, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose, and the Rams have got it back. A little careless.
Watch out, they about to throw something.
He also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you. Two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away. Tuck it away because you've got to take care of the ball.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We already been through this shit while I was trying
So that's
up there.
back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They go play action here on first down. Steps away. Going deep here for Park. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 30. 10. Touchdown. Devontae Parker, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead.
Died while you went up there.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Elliott good with a PAT.
The place was secure, man, to me.
And they will not get a chance to return this
you
one.
Wanted to go outside, running down over
niggas'
head, got melted.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
You
know, Charles, season winding down. Time to maybe look ahead to the offseason.
When
you see these guys going after
sound like I lost.
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now.
That dumb nigga ran his ass up there. I don't know where the fuck he going. Get melted like always,
nigga. To try and stay with his own current team.
Always get melted.
He's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Don't matter if I die first. You stay dying, nigga.
Man,
stay getting fucked up out there. Stay getting fucked up there. You can't get past fucking 2 kills. Shut your ass
now
up.
A shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's third down. And this passing
it was really one by itself because your ass was struggling.
It hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity. Treated as such.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Forced out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
I'm getting closer.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Southwest 240.
They'll set up a throw, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, you've got to...
Hey, we got a dude over here. We got dudes over here. Nigga tried to jump his ass in the truck. He got in this truck. That nigga. Who's shooting at him?
Receiver here has got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
Nigga,
There's
you
nothing
over there
available
fighting
there
by
for
yourself.
And
You
it's
ain't
taken
saying
in at
shit,
the
so you would have got dropped in
Shrugs
with.
him off.
He's so eager to get it killed, my nigga.
That a 65-yard punt.
Yeah,
and
nigga.
the Rams will be
He's
backed
dead
up
too.
deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Get out my backpack. You didn't kill that nigga right there. No, nigga. You shot the nigga over there by the wall where Ken's at.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. Showed a good move, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line.
Right here by this
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's
under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. With the former volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
He died, bro. He was by himself. SWAT, nigga. Took his face out.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that'll make the score 14-0. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now it's the backup Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Dancing to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Zadarius Smith in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw, and almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. 51 yards on the punt there. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now he's going to go deep down the left, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
A 1st down carry for Henry. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Animation was just horrible.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
That's hit, man.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Zadarius Smith in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Again to Henry. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On play action, they'll throw. Steps away to his left.
Right here, body.
And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. And Elliott puts this one through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal.
Jumped in the water.
And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground.
Hey, you need
Next
to get
thing
in that
you know,
boat,
they're marching
bring
up
your
another
butt
15 against your squad.
There's too many niggas over there.
Here's a play
Come on,
fake
man,
as
him
they
got a
set
quad.
up to throw. He's going to sling this deep down,
and
his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 26. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out.
Yeah, right.
But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment.
They finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
He'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
The circle might end up being right here with us.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. This is brought in at the 21. Oh, look at the juke. Skirts by him at the 35. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
To the left. You got to do it to the left, too.
Wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. He's going to let it go.
I was way at the bottom of the mountain. How I get you splatted?
Interception. Picked off near the 34. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
They did not fucking see me, nigga. You at the top of the hill. I'm behind you. How they see me? They didn't see me, nigga.
Field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Nigga, they did not see me running, nigga. I'm behind you at the bottom of the hill. They seen your ass. That's how you got fucking lit up. Sound dumb as hell, nigga. They see me but shoot your fucking ass.
Drive 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
Nigga, they, like I said, for them to see you, all 3 of them shot your ass. They didn't see me, nigga.
They'll look to throw here.
I'm at the bottom of the hill, dog. You at the top of the hill with them.
Incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
You stop. They didn't see me.
Formula,
you
and
sound crazy as hell.
For as long as
they see me, but I'm behind you.
Trying to throw the ball,
they can't see me. They can't see me running at the bottom of the hill. I'm at the bottom of the hill, and they see me.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before.
Bro, I was at the bottom of the hill, so when you spotted they ass, they spotted you.
And able to push his way forward.
Sound dumb as hell, bro. You just said the niggas is up there.
6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there.
I caught up to you way the fuck behind you, bro. You sound crazy as hell.
Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens,
I didn't go past you.
Opportunities, you get over anxious and you start to think about
I died behind you, looking over the hill, running up where you got shot, nigga, to shoot these niggas. So how they see me?
To say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from a long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got a teammates, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
I said they teammates. Stop arguing.
Jump starting your team, right?
You just mentioned he thinking they see me. That's why he got lit the fuck up. You're not gonna blame me for that.
Goes wrong. You may put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half.
Kim was the last one because he was far back, just like I was far back.
Back to throw. He's going to let this one go deep.
Well, I should have recorded that shit, nigga.
And now here's another interception.
I don't need to lie about shit, bro.
By the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And he's just across midfield.
I'm going to show you the video, Ken. You tell me if the fuck they see me, my nigga, from this what this nigga talking about.
He's having now 6 interceptions.
Say the video and go look and then check yourself. Like, oh, shit, you right.
Hard to believe we're watching this and have
Turn around and light your ass up because you thought you was covered, but you wasn't.
Take it away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of... And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Samson Abukum in there to
turned around, so you got spooked, so you shot first.
On the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Bro, you sound crazy here. You got lit up like I said. They spot your ass, nigga. They spot your fucking ass because you thought you was in a stable place and you wasn't.
It's out, it's loose.
No, you wasn't, bro. Check the video. That's all I got to say. I'm not about to argue with you. Just check the video. That's all I got to say.
So we've come upon halftime.
You're right. Check the video.
17. As we'll send you down to
Orlando. You really gonna think they killed you because of me? Just check the video, bro. So you can see about your own facts.
And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
I was not behind you. Not behind you. No, I wasn't. I ran up to you after you got shot, nigga. What you mean?
As the second half of week 17 is underway.
After he got lit, nigga, that's 3 niggas shooting at one body. I couldn't even shoot. Exactly, I got fucked up just like that too.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with
getting hit from the middle, left, and right. You can't win that fight.
Yeah, he quarterbacks suck. God damn it, man.
No.
Both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, they got him again. So Darius Smith in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Titans on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 17.
These niggas can't protect for shit.
He got 20 on the board. He got 0.
Oh, thank you.
Now he's flushed out right. Taking a shot for 6. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Mariota got hurt.
And that goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down.
Yes.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. Bro. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Ndamukong Suh in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
He just snuck his ass over.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
He said it. I looked at him.
Doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They'll run for it with Dean.
Oh, my God.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah,
and now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
Can't grab that car, and I'm going to get the other one.
Detroit! No. Check. Patriot!
They'll drop to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead.
I just want to see if I can win with them.
Now.
I've been losing. I got like fucking 5 losses in a row with this damn team.
Now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And that one results in 35 yards.
Patriot!
On first down, it's Gurley. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Get off here. Get off.
They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game.
Why do you have that shit on?
1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. And that's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw here.
He jumped off right here. It's East 105, bro. Somewhere. In the building, in the building.
To his left. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 5. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletion.
Oh, shit. Watch it, bro. Nigga try to run me over. Bitch-ass nigga.
Taking a shot for Samuel. It got his man complete. Still fighting. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
Got him.
It's a big play there for Tennessee. And even 60 yards. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Dion Lewis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And this Titan offense is running away with this one.
Boy, I killed myself. I was 35
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
For myself.
Fuck myself up.
What are you doing, man?
Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see two tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And that might be Titan football. It is.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take the blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Oh, hell no.
In there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Oh,
so after the sack, they'll come up on a still
nigga, you seen that shit?
13.
Two buildings? Yeah.
Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
The way these niggas dive on this game is crazy.
Somebody sniped your ass.
Following the sack, they'll try to change
Like
their
a body
fortune
fucking
here on
bounce
2nd
and
13.
everything, nigga.
Flushed out right. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Rams have got it back. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
They go play action here on first down. He sets to fire deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A huge play that time for the Rams. 41 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Rams on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he won't get to the marker as they're going to stop it for a second straight play right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop.
To the right.
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Buying time to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. How about that? Their quarterback scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. And, oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
That window still hit.
Huh?
Oh my God, get up
Baby, you don't shut up.
Your ass looking at me.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to
jumping,
practice,
nigga, it fucked me up when I went to that hill.
Into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Taking a and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. In for the score. And this Titans offense continues to pour it on. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead will swell by one more. Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Now, let's go. 3-19.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
They'll set up a throw. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down.
Back three, bro. The spots you been picking. Yeah. Spots you been picking, bro.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Back to right below us.
As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Oh, my God.
Derrick Henry. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Forced out to his left. Open space inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. And what can they do here on second and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And they'll get him down here about the 5-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
And, Brandon, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against them.
And this will be caught. It's Matthews for the Tennessee touchdown. Rashard Matthews, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And this Titan offense is running away with this one. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams getting set to go now. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And his throw here is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. And it's 2nd down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Go get my stuff.
Through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Man, you keep playing. Man.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Gurley again here on 1st down. Room to run past midfield. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A big run there by Gurley. 45 yards. And a guy that can change the game, shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Wait.
Time for a break.
I know you hear me.
This one all over but the shout.
Go get it.
We'll finish it after this.
I said go get it. Stop playing. Yes, mommy. What do you want? Tell mommy to stop playing.
All right, here we go.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
They're running with Gurley. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Gurley unable to punch it in on 4th and goal. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. The Titans go victory formation as they take a knee.
This is when you run the score
and a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. As he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Who that shooting?
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Bro, you gonna call timeout on me?
Sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Titans, they finish off the season with a victory, which is the good news. The bad news is that it'll wrap up a dreadful 4-12 campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.